Hello everyone, I am your host, Mammoth. Today, I will be reviewing the cartoon about how money works. So I know this animated flesh. And I feel sleepy because I could not sleep well last night due to some digestion issues, so bear with me when I can't speak that often. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Aren't loans difficult in general to maintain? I would maintain a loan as long as I'm sure I could pay it off.
The American dream. There's a reason they call it a dream. Who's there?
Yeah,
Cock-a-doodle-doo, pal.
you know, I can't really inkling the resolution. I would if I could, but the maximum option is
My
100.
job sucks right now.
No, I
Please,
mean
I'll have more
360.
money next month. You can't take my house.
Is that your signature?
I guess we
okay,
need.
well, just help me work something out.
I
Okay?
guess
We
this
set
would
up
be a
credit
valuable
guy,
lesson
right?
to make sure that we carefully review the information before we
Don't take my
sign
dream.
anything.
Oh, how did this happen?
I guess that even in the United States, people are not free of freaking scams.
Is that you? It's been a long time since the 4th grade.
Wow, I mean, like, getting someone
Is that a
just
time
goes like
machine?
pretty
There's
dangerous.
no need to concern
I know
yourself
it's a
with my
cartoon, but
stunning
still.
accomplishments. Best get in. There's not much time. I
You know,
gotta
I've
go
actually
down
watched
to
this
the bank
cartoon
and get
before,
my
and I
life
found
back.
pretty interesting.
They took everything. Oh, bank ain't gonna
I
help
would-
you now.
I
Town in the
would,
trunk.
I would review
Just
the
set
other
the balls,
economic
put 'em on, you
content,
gonna need
but it's
You're gonna
quite.
get my dream back?
But
No,
the
pal,
thing is,
you
a
are.
lot
I'm
of
here
the
to show you, pal.
political stuff is social economics, and those the topic of economics is pretty touchy when it comes to politics. So I will. So
What
per
is
the
a bank,
request of
you
my
ask? A curious
manager,
place
I
where
have
both
to avoid the
space, time,
political
and irony exist. And yet,
well, at least the current
don't.
one. For me
Are
to
you gonna be
use.
doing that the whole time?
pay attention, pile. Exhibit A, those who have come to deposit and safely store their earned monies. Exhibit B, those who need to borrow said money for purposes unknown.
Hey, that's me.
I guess you don't always have
Exhibit
complete
C,
control of your
the
money.
bank only has so much money in the vault to lend out to people such as you.
Hey, that's the guy. He took my
Is
house.
that not
Really screwing my vibe here, pal.
Is
Space-time
it not
continuum. He can't hear you. Just let
ironic
me
that people
narrate.
don't at
Where was
least
I?
put up
So you see,
some
by the time he got to
skepticism?
you, pile, his bank was out of money.
But he gave me lots of money and charged me a lot of interest.
Yes, that's the only way banks make money, by making debt loans. Debt equals money, pile. Remember that. Debt equals money. The more loans they make, the more money they make.
But if they don't have any money, then where
That's
did my
very-
money come from?
You're gonna
that
want to
is
take a
very,
step back.
yeah, that is very suspicious.
Whoa!
Federal government?
No way!
Yes way. And that's nothing.
Hey, buddy, need some
Wait,
money?
is it really difficult to do?
They didn't do that.
Oh, they
That's
did
quite
exactly
wasteful.
that, pal. Remember, banks make money by making loans, by selling debt, even to bad credit risks.
That is,
Yo, have some money,
I
dude.
would be very
Just
careful
sign
with the
here.
credit.
Oh my gosh!
They call it free money.
I can't
Yeah,
get
that's
such a
exactly
credit
what
card,
my
but still.
loan guy told me. Free money.
But it ain't free. The worst part was offering money to people who don't even need it. People, pal.
Yeah.
Like you.
I apologize for the language, but I
You're
didn't.
right.
But do
I
keep in
didn't
mind,
need
I'm not
him.
gonna
I
say
was
it.
happy here. I didn't need it. Why is he sad? He's making all that money.
Is that not?
Thinking.
I'm just curious. How?
Now wait for it.
I think
Now
money
wait
should be
for
carefully managed,
Bingo.
and we need to learn how
See,
to
the
make
bank is loaned
teamwork.
to everyone in town. But to make more money, they have to loan even more.
More? How much money do they need?
More.
Debt? That is a rather
What's that?
cause of debt.
No,
That is
black
rather
horse riding. Credit
bold
card.
and a massive thing. I mean, can't they just invite instead?
Wow, look. I mean, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
I mean,
What now?
I mean,
Now,
I would not want to be in that
How
much
with all
debt.
this
And I
money,
would,
we might
and
as
if I was
well
to receive that many
party.
credit cards, I would be very careful.
Oh, this is awesome! I needed to get my head
Maybe.
clear. When I get back,
I would
I'm gonna
also avoid
straighten all
spending
this
that
out.
much.
I just
during
hope
a
Dream is
vacation
doing
because
okay.
Don't want to spend that much debt.
Pepperminty.
I'm going to get you, my pretty.
Yep, he is. I'm sure he is.
That's already.
You put it on his tab.
Has it been a real
Little something
case
for
of?
yourself. Wait.
You know, wait a second, Harmon. I just thought of something. If I got this money from the bank, and the bank got it from the Federal Reserve dump trucks,
Go on.
then where does the Federal Reserve get their money?
Real nice time, ladies. Real nice.
Uh,
Now, excuse me while
and be careful.
Say, Hartman, why am I wearing a burglar bikini top?
Because no one is allowed inside the Fed. Not you, not me, no
that
American
those would
citizen,
stand
no
out.
elected
You had to
member
wear
of Congress,
a black
Supreme Court, not the Supreme
bandana
Court, not
over
the
your
Supreme
eyes
Court,
in
not
order
the
to make it
Justice
more
Department, not the CIA, DIA, FBI, ATF,
to make it more worthy.
not even G-O-D.
How come the government isn't allowed inside its own building?
It's ironic how the government
Fed is
doesn't
private
even have
bank,
control
owned
of its
by
own
private
building.
Stockholders. Do not let the name federal fool you. This place is about as Federal Express.
A private
Sometimes
bank? But
labels can be misleading, so it's important to look into things thoroughly.
Best to keep your voice down, pal.
This is Ethan, Federal Reserve.
Hey, Heath, Bill here, First National.
Hi there, Bill. How are you?
Good, good. We're running a little low on money.
No problem. How much you need?
Oh, how does 20 million sound? What?
Excellent. We'll ship it over first thing tomorrow.
Wait, he can just call up the Fed and ask for more money and they give him whatever they want?
No, pal. The Fed don't give the banks money. The Fed loans the banks money. The banks have to pay it back with interest. Now, come on, time to go.
Wait. I still don't understand. Where does the Fed get their money? I mean, if they're a private bank. You said they're a
I
private
wondered
bank.
about that
Okay,
before.
so who puts money into the Fed
But
bank?
wait, this is simple. I thought they would just print it out.
This is Mel, United States Mint.
Hi, ML. First National needs another 20 millis.
We're already running the presses full steam here, Ethan.
Gotta keep making loans. Gotta keep the money flowing.
All right, you're the Fed. Whatever you guys say. 20 million more by morning.
So they just print it out with secret organizations that not even the government makes.
It's unconstitutional, pal. Our treasury is supposed to create our money, but now the Fed controls the printing of America's money. Nobody gets a friggin' dollar that the Fed didn't print. So, they print the money, then they loan it to the government, then they charge the government interest, then the government taxes you to pay for it. Wake up, pal.
God, I don't see what the big
I
deal is.
wonder what
No, you're right, pal.
what communities would be in better support if they relocate the taxes into those who truly need it, the community.
Do you even know what money is, pal? In the long, long ago, people bartered. They traded things they had for things they wanted. I'll trade you my raspberries for that there pot pie.
I don't want your berries.
Come on, pal, those sweet berries.
They're not sweet. They're old, and I don't like berries.
Give me that pot pie! No! As you can see, this bartering situation created some problems. Then one day, a goldsmith walked up and said,
Interesting as to how they could make such
Everybody trade gold for things
method
they
of
need.
treating. so they just mine the currency by getting the metal from the mines in order to make the money. Interesting.
Harmon! Wow, look at all my gold!
I mean, I know it's a cartoon, but then they would have something more different than a typical pie, American pie.
Hey there, Pile. I've got a vault and some guards. I can keep your gold safe for you for a small fee. Yeah, sure, that'd be awesome.
You see, Pile,
The
this
fee?
is how the first bank made money.
There you go, Pile. I owe you 100 gold coins. Okay, great. Come back
Protecting
anytime to redeem
banks
your
with
gold
a
when you
fee.
want it. It'll
Oh,
be
so
right
that's
here
how
in my vault.
banks work.
Now, you're
I
one
mean,
of the very
fees
first
do
to
help
ever
pay
money,
Wow,
people,
this
but
is great. It all makes
but
sense.
in some
Oh,
cases,
that's
people will
right.
use
It
that
was
excuse
good.
to
Everybody
exploit
stopped
other
using
people.
IOUs because everybody knew the IOU was as good as gold.
Wow, this candy is really a good price. 1 IOU. I'm getting some more for later. Hey, wait a minute. It was just 1 IOU. 10 IOUs for chocolate? You can't just raise prices like that.
Oh, the Candyman can.
Oh, the Candyman can. Wait, that is just freaking wrong.
It's called inflation, Pile. It makes your IOUs worth less.
Inflation?
until they
Yeah, so
are
that's
worth
how
nothing.
inflation is
This
all
bank
started.
buck dollar ain't what it used to be.
Because,
But I worked hard. I
so
made
by
those
making
pot pies.
inflation, the
Now I have to
currency
work harder to make less? That's not fair.
value
That's
changes.
not fair.
Well, it's very prevalent in,
Next part.
well, it's very prevalent in
What's he
modern
doing?
American
How do banks
societies
make money,
and,
Pile?
yeah, scratch that, modern societies in
Oh,
general.
that's right. He's good. See, he prints more IOUs without any more gold, loans them out for interest, makes a pretty penny, and nobody is the wiser. Unless everybody wanted their gold back at the same time.
No. That's my gold.
Not anymore.
What are you talking about?
I'd like to redeem my IOUs, please. Thank you very much.
Hey!
I have a-
Back now!
I have a feeling that's what people would think, and they would probably think they would be scammed and the money not been returned. Yeah, I'm just kidding. If it were possible, I'd just keep the money with by myself.
Vengeance will be yours. 3 things in this world you don't do. Never mess with another man's woman. Never mess with another man's ego. And most importantly, you never mess with another man's money.
I mean, that's such a really bold
Man will mess
thing
with
to
you.
do, executing
My God!
someone.
You hung him?
Yes, Pa. Oh, we hung him. We hung him high. And do you know why?
Well, because he
That
was
is
a
rather
thief.
coercive.
Because, Pa. an
I mean, I
evil
would punch him, but not by
invention
hanging him. That's way too
man
far.
discovered how to turn worthless paper into gold. Thus was invented the ultimate machine to steal real money and enslave all the nations on Earth. It's alive!
Oh, now come on. You're just being dramatic. I mean, I lost my house, but
What is that? Explain.
a nuclear power plant?
Mm-hmm. Produces lots of electricity and little pollution. An invention for the good of humanity.
Okay, but what's this have to do with...
3, 2... Holy atomic energy. A discovery more powerful than anything man had yet conceived. It can be used for good or evil. Now, unlike Einstein, the goldsmith's discovery has been kept a closely guarded secret.
A closely guarded secret? So wait, not even government. Wait a minute, not even government's gonna control
More
it.
powerful than the nuclear bomb in its ability to completely and utterly destroy a nation who is subjected to its perversion.
No.
It is time we stop this evil secret and the men behind it.
You're being ridiculous.
Before America is destroyed forever. Believe it, Pop.
I mean, not just America, the whole world in general.
That's it.
I mean, you
give
have
up. Let the living change.
governments who are often controlling of money, etc., and often using it to push certain philosophical agendas, etc., that I won't get into because these are obvious
How do I
reasons.
get him to understand? As we did, son, remain vigilant.
Too many have hidden the truth, and the light of our liberty dims with every passing day. Quickly, take my horse. Show him. Wait, show me what? Where are we going? Stallion of Liberty! Ride hard the hoary wind! Oh, where are we? Battle of Waterloo! Hold on, we gotta get through!
The Rothschild,
The money machine! There it is!
the Rothschild organization.
Rich banker men from Germany.
You know, the government put all the taxes
Sides of
to
the wall.
defeat
We must
such
hurry.
movement
That's him.
because the Rothschild movement often uses coercive methods to get money.
He beat everyone back with the news of the war and told England that Napoleon won. The Red Shield backers in London pretended that England was doomed and started selling their English stocks. The English went into a selling frenzy to get rid of worthless English money. But the English won, right? Of course they won. But it was a trick by Red Shield. They waited until the stocks plummeted to pennies and then...
Oh wait, Red Shield.
Nothing. What? They did bad? How? When the English leaders found out, they had no choice but to give themselves over to the Red Shield. Their money was gone, and they were slaves to the Red Shield war.
I guess that was happened.
Since that time,
So I guess that's why the English decided to colonize the other countries in order to pay off their own
But the
debts.
bankers bragged about what they did to us, laughing at us all the way to the bank.
Why, it's the best business I've ever done. If I can control a nation's wealth, I care not who makes its laws.
This is such a rather
Is this what
thing
Jefferson
to
wanted to
do.
show you? No, Pyle. Look. They're in America, too? The Red Shield banks are here, Pyle.
Red
Seeking a way
Shield?
to conquer our American dream. The
That's
dream
rather-
you have, Pyle. The dream.
Wow, the Red Shield.
They tried to take over our country many times and failed because Jefferson and the Patriots vowed to stop the evil tyrants at all costs.
This is what the American dream should stand for. Not simply abiding by agendas that will indoctrinate the people.
Make our choice between economy and liberty or profusion and servitude. Wow. I place economy among the first and most important of Republican virtues, and public debt is the greatest of the dangers to be feared. It
Yes,
is incumbent
debt is
on
pretty
every generation
dangerous,
to pay its own
in-
debts
especially in
as it
certain
goes.
cases
We
where
must
you
have
can't
a
even,
central bank to secure this country's finances.
where
If
you
the
have to pay off your
American
debt,
ever allow
or you will not
private
be able to
banks
live a normal
control
life.
The issue of their money, first by inflation and then by deflation. The banks and corporations that will grow up around them will deprive the people of their property until their children will wake up homeless on the very continent their fathers conquered.
Jefferson, you're mad. This country will have a central bank.
Who's that? America's first Secretary of Treasury. Alexander Hamilton? Not for long. Aaron Burr, Thomas Jefferson's vice president. They didn't take too kindly to our first Sec Treasury. Sweet shot, Burr. The first attempt at a central bank only lasted 20 years and we shut it down. But the bankers tried again against Old Hickory President Andrew Jackson.
You are a den of vipers and thieves. I intend to rout
You know, I
out.
find it interesting to learn about the history of the Red Shield, because it's one of the few organizations that are obscure in modern times.
In 1836. When asked what was the greatest accomplishment in his life, Old Hickory replied,
I killed the bank.
and those
Unfortunately, that would not stop the Red Shield.
killed the bank. And with real money backed with real gold, our country experienced the greatest boom in any nation's history. Oh, it was beautiful, pal. But the bankers, greedy for more power and wealth, were concocting their most ambitious
Oh, no.
plan yet to once and for all take control of the finances of the United States. In 1910, a secret
Finances?
meeting was held at a J.P. Morgan
I would
estate on
fear
Jekyll
for my
Island
life.
off the coast of Georgia. This meeting was so secretive, so concealed from government and public knowledge that the 10 attendees used code names.
I am
code
barely the
names.
richest man, so I
Of
should
course,
be the
that
one to run
they
the
weren't
super
useful
secret
anymore
central
because
bank.
the people
I own
found
all the
out
oil
who
in
they were.
America. I'm clearly richer than you will ever be, hula girl. I should run the super secret central bank. You're nothing compared to me, lube job. I shall run
You
the
know,
secret bank.
even then, people will have internal conflicts within any
Supreme
organization,
Master Leader.
corrupt
I
or
didn't know you were gonna
uncorrupt.
be here.
I'm not. Neither are you, dumbass.
Oh yeah, right. He's so smart.
None of you shall run the bank. We have failed in the past because of openness. This time, the key to success is secrecy. The people must believe that they run the bank.
Yes, brilliant. A sneak attack. What's the plan?
We first create panic, then we show them the solution. With our man in office and well-planned timing, we will have our central bank. And so the people think it is there.
The central
We
bank?
shall christen
Oh,
it
wow.
Federal. The Federal Reserve.
The Federal Reserve? I wonder, could they wage war against the Federal Reserve?
1913. When most of our Congress were at home eating fruitcake, these bastards, I mean bankers, presented their treasonous act to their newly elected accomplice, Woodrow Wilson, who had fortuitously already agreed to sign it before he was even elected.
Wait, the IRS? I thought we always had the IRS.
No, pal. They did this to us too. The Fed now has the exclusive power
IRS?
to print America's money.
I had no
They
idea
loan
the
this
IRS
money
was
to our
behind all
banks
this.
and our government at
I assumed the
interest, putting
IRS was all
immediate
about the
debt on our
security,
own
but I
money,
guess,
print more and more. So
but I
each
guess-
dollar they print becomes
well, I guess we
worth less
must
than the one before.
be cautious of being the security routine the most trusted. Oh, well, that was rather extreme.
Christmas.
What in the hell is that?
That is how our government now must pay back these debts to the Fed. Your taxes do not go to your government.
They don't?
The
It's the
IRS,
greatest theft in human history.
Oh, okay.
the
I
IRS
sort of
is
get
a,
what you're saying, but it's
wow.
also confusing. And
I mean,
really, Hartman, don't see how it
like,
affects
I
me
didn't
at
think
all.
the
If I had more money,
IRS
none of this
would
would've
go
happened.
that as far as to steal money from the government itself. No wonder he has a lot of debt.
1955? Wow, what are we doing here?
Oh, a little bit of shopping. Here, hold this. Gallon of gas, 23 cents. Postage stamp, 3 cents. Ounce of gold, $35. Hot baby, priceless. Best be getting back.
Hey, Hartman, I need my car, man.
Oh, was that Michael J?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Inflation?
Would you
Wow.
agree that you have the same exact
I mean,
things
like,
you
I
had
didn't
in
think inflation
1955?
would go that
Yeah,
fast.
One stamp, 1 gallon of gas, 1 ounce of gold, and 1 home. Wow, we just made a lot of money.
Hey! Gotta pay your taxes. Bet it's nice to have made all that money.
Wait, that isn't fair. Now I actually have less money. I can't even go buy the things I just sold.
The IRS and the Fed's inflation work together, pal. They aren't just taxing gain, they are taxing their inflation. You are no richer than you were in 1955. Now, does that sound fair or American to you?
IRS.
Yeah, but I mean, who doesn't hate taxes? I hate the IRS anyway.
Pal, the higher they make the inflation, the more your money they take. It's thievery. You're not paying
The
taxes
ultimate
on
reason
anymore.
as to
You
why
pay
inflation
taxes on the
happens.
same, and now you
And all
have
this
less.
time, the
They take our property away right in
IRS
front of our
caused
eyes, just like Thomas
inflation to
Jefferson said.
happen.
What's that?
Oh, they found us. Quick, my sword.
What sword?
We don't need your banking machine. I'll condemn you to die, damn it. Die! Pile, the Nike bogey on my knife. Take it away.
It would be fascinating if we could find the IRS like that. Of course, of course, in a more realistic way, since obviously we can't have source kind of
We
magic.
are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily
They-
on covet means
I mean,
for
oh
expanding its
man,
sphere of influence.
Robert F.
What's
Kennedy.
happening? Where am I?
It's a shame Robert F. Kennedy had to die because he was only trying to fix the
You are afraid.
JFK.
the
Hartman,
government.
what does this have to do with my house and my dog? Oh, okay, that's enough. I want to go home now.
This is the last president to stand up to the Fed. You must see. On June 4, 1963, President Kennedy signed Executive Order 11110. This executive order empowered the U.S. Treasury to issue real money without the Fed. It would have worked. Kennedy's plan to dismantle the Federal Reserve machine had begun. But 6 months later, John F. Kennedy went to Dallas and never returned.
No way. No way they could do
I
that.
can't believe
The new
the
president, Lyndon Johnson,
RRS.
threw out Kennedy's
It's
order.
one thing to
Since JFK,
steal
no
money from the
president has
government,
dared
but to
confront
kill
the
someone for
secret power
dismantling you?
behind the Federal Reserve.
Wow, that seems similar
They
to
consolidate bigger and bigger
a
banks,
certain
print more and more
coercive
money,
type
tell
of
them to no.
philosophy that has been
Decimating our nation's wealth for the benefit
poorly
of a
executed.
Why? Why do
And
this?
misused.
If they hurt us, it hurts the global bankers too.
No, pal. They are protected. They are too big to fail.
But I'm not.
Those sons of bitches! Sons of bitches all.
The day was cold. The wind sharp and strong.
I think we need.
But we were determined.
I think
The bankers and
think
their
fighting
parasites
the
had us
RRS
vastly outnumbered,
first
but their hubris made
would
them
be
weak.
a better idea than simply
Not like us.
dismantling it at
Not like
first,
this band
because
of
we
mortals
need to
have
fight the
We have
opposing
come to
forces
take
first
back our-
in order to maintain proper control.
Is that?
My dog.
Oh, then the inevitable. The money kings could ignore us no longer. They sent an emissary, a cog in their machine of greed to bring about our submission. Hank Paulson.
Hartman, this is blasphemy. We own the corners of the earth. It is futile to challenge us.
Oh, I've seen that look before. That of a predator taking in the scent of its prey. Bold, fearless. The look of a free man.
I don't know much about Hank,
You have come
Robertson.
far, Hartman. Farther than most.
whatever his last name is, but
Join us. We will bring
it
you
did.
money.
But he
power,
seems like he
everything you
came
want.
from a
You can be one of
political
us.
authority background.
We will kneel.
You know, any background of political authority. You know, it will be pretty fun to see the people fight the RRS in a sports war style, or maybe military store fight. Anyway, as long as it's not too fun. Anyway, as long as it's just not claiming innocent lives, I have nothing to do with it, nor destroy the environment frequently. Whoa.
Madman. You're a madman.
It,
We're offering you everything.
interesting as to
think
how
this
they.
is?
You know, I think I remember the reference, although I do remember the This is Sparta move reference. I don't. Although I do know a lot of actors were Scottish in that film. It was a pretty interesting film. Of course, again, like I said, I was not responsible for the cursing. I was just simply reviewing the film. I found the film pretty entertaining, to be honest. It's pretty interesting to see the root causes of money and how such things are not always as old as they seem.